To pull in the list of all the SKUs in your account, you can use the SKULIST formula. Just like the SNList formula, the SKULIST formula is quite simple. We start by typing Gorilla _SKUList, and the first parameter is seller ID. Seller ID is required and all the other parameters are optional. In my case, I have already typed in my seller ID in cell C1. So I'm going to select the cell and lock it by pressing F4. So this is done. I can just hit tab or enter and it should start showing the SKUs. Now let's try adding a marketplace so we only see SKUs for that specific marketplace. Let's try US. So these are the SKUs for this seller account and only the US marketplace. We can also replace this with the cell reference. Now let's try the next parameter. So you can type something here, let's say 89 within quotations, and it will only show you SKUs that start with 89. So we only have a single SKU that starts with 89. Let's remove this and test the next parameter. So this is the status parameter. You can either use all, which is default, or you can use active or inactive. So active will only show you the active SKUs and the inactive will only show you inactive SKUs. So let's start by typing active and hit tab. These are the active SKUs. Now let's try the fulfillment parameter. So we can use all, FBA or FBM. You can find all this information down here. So let's try FBA. So these are only the FBA SKUs and it won't include any of the FBM SKUs. Now let's try the next parameter, that is sort. So you can sort the SKUs according to the date of their creation, or you can also sort them in alphabetical order. Let's try the alphabetical order. So I'm going to use SKU _ ascending. This will list all the SKUs in ascending order. So this is how the SKUList formula works. You can use any of the marketplaces, but remember the seller ID is required. And if you are living in EU, then instead of using a comma, you will have to use semicolon depending on your local settings. Thank you.